Welcome to the Gorilla 7 video series. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to import scheduling information into a budget. In order to import information from a schedule, you need to first link your budget to a schedule. You can do this in the Project Manager. Here, you can see that we have two budgets, and each is linked to a different schedule. I am going to unlink one by clicking on the Link button. Now let's relink it by clicking on the Link button again, then selecting the schedule you want to link it to. Only schedules that are loaded into Gorilla are displayed. Okay, let's go into this budget and select the Talent category and go to the detail level of the budget. There are two line items here, but what we don't have are any actors listed. If the schedule that is linked has actors, we can import them into this category. Select the Import Actors button. Here, the list will show you your actors, the characters they are attached to, and the total days worked. To update this, you should run the Day Out of Days report in the schedule. You can run this report directly from here, which is quite convenient, by clicking this link. Before running this report, you must have your schedule completed, which includes the strip board. The Day Out of Days report is the most complex report in Gorilla, so it could take a few minutes, depending on how many cast members are scheduled. Once complete, you can close this report and go back to the budget, and you will see the total days worked for the actors here in this column. Now, if you entered rates for your actors in the schedule, you could view them here by clicking this Edit button. You can go to that actor record and take a look at the rates entered. To see the proper rate that will import, select the Import Rate type here. Okay, so let's import this actor record here. The day worked number imported to the amount field, and the day rate imported into the rate field. If you go back to the schedule at any time and modify the rate to 150, for example, for the day rate, and we pop back over to the budget, the rate will update in your budget. You can suppress this feature if you deselect this checkbox on the actor record. Now, let's import a crew member. We want to go to the proper category in the budget. I'm going to import the camera department, so I will go to the camera category in my budget, and notice that in this budget, there are separate accounts for different camera personnel. This is the DP. In the detail level, there are two lines here, but I don't want these lines as they are part of the sample, so I will delete them both. Next, I will select the Import Crew button and look for the Director of Photography that was created in the schedule. When I click here to import this record, notice I have two choices: import into one line or import into three lines: prep, shoot, wrap. Before I select this option, I want to set my prep, shoot, wrap default. So click here and enter a number for each. I will enter 2 weeks for prep, 8 weeks for shoot, and 1 week for wrap. Note that this option only imports the weekly rate for the crew member. Now, let's select the Import 3 lines. Next, let's import elements from the linked schedule. From the top sheet, I will select the Production Design category. I'm going to create a new account called Prop Purchases and go to the detail level for that account. Click the Import Elements button and then select the Props category. A list of all the props with their rates will appear. A new feature in Gorilla 7 allows you to import either the total occurrences in schedule or import the total quantity entered
in schedule, which is manually entered on the breakdown sheet. So, for example, the prop spoon is specified as 11 for the total in schedule and 2 for the scenes entered. And here on the breakdown sheet is where the quantity is entered. Once you select this option, you can then select where to import this number, either the amount field, the X field, or select Don't Import.
Also, make sure you specify which rate type you want to import. You can even enter a rate in the linked schedule right from here, so you don't have to close the budget and go to the schedule to enter or modify a rate. I'm going to select the Select All button, and all props will import. Lastly, you can also import locations. You can select one location or select all. The locations will import including the days needed from the schedule to the amount field and the location budget that was entered in the schedule. I'm going to select the Location Expenses category from the top sheet and go to the Locations Rental account. You can delete the locations here if you want. I'll just leave them for now, and I will select the Import Locations button. The locations imported showing the days needed for that location and the budget amount for those locations that were entered in scheduling. That's a wrap. Have a great shoot.